I'm here to offer a little bit of advice on being clever when you're officiating weddings. So, two of the last three weddings that I've officiated, I've decided to be clever. I can tell that people have a good sense of humor, and I'm like, let's have a little fun with this and not just do the same old thing that everybody does. So, the first couple that I'm talking about here, I have everything prepared ahead of time. We go back and forth about the itinerary, what the ceremony is going to look like. And so then I asked the question, do you, Jack, take Jill to be your lawfully wedded wife for the next 3 years? And then the funny part that the crowd was going to laugh at is when Jill then says, no, Shepherd, as a matter of fact, I take Jack to be my lawful wedded husband for the rest of my life. If I got that backwards, you know what I'm saying. But they were supposed to correct me when I said for the period of 3 years, and make it be forevermore. Well, when the wedding rolls around, I say 3 years, and I'm waiting for the comedic timing here. Here's a beat, here's a beat, here's a beat, and the audience is looking at me like I'm the biggest jerk in the world. The bride and groom are looking at me like, 3 years? What kind of jerk are you? And then I thought, well, oh well, that's done. And so then same thing for the other one. And they also didn't read the plan ahead of time or didn't remember it. And again, I look like a jerk with a 3-year term, but I couldn't change it then and make it look like one of them was going to be 3 years and one of them forever. So I should have learned my lesson there to spell everything out very clearly, but I didn't. And I'm on the way back from a wedding right now, and we had just a very short brief, which is kind of the same thing, plan. And the plan was that I say, Jack, why do you want to marry Jill? And then Jack, right after that, it says, Jack reads his vows. And then I was going to say, and Jill, why do you want to marry Jack? And then Jill would read her vows. Well, when I said, Jack, why do you want to marry Jill, or whatever order it was in, he says, well, I just think we're a compatible couple. I love her. We're good for each other, and we're going to have a wonderful future. And I thought, well, that's short and sweet and beautiful, very short vows, and well said. And then I asked her, and hers were also very short and sweet. And so then the next part of the ceremony was to ask the witnesses, some of their relatives, to each say a few words. And they did. And then I said, I now pronounce you husband and wife. And the bride looks at me and is like, well, we have some vows for each other. And again, here I am with egg on my face. I guess I didn't clear it out or spell it out clearly enough. So no longer do I think I'm going to be clever and kind of have them play their role to make it be amusing for the audience and a fun memory and something shareable on social media so that people get a kick out of it. I think I'm going to be very straightforward and blunt and remember the butterflies I had at my wedding, and I'm sure a lot of people experience. And I'm just going to keep it very clear and say, Jill, will you please read your vows now? And not have any more ambiguity or cuteness in my officiating.